Hello, y'all. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. So, I'm just sitting there using this camera as a mirror with my hair. Let's see if I can turn it around. But anyway, it ain't 100% done yet because I was so doggone tired. Another night where my body tricked me into thinking I was so cranky and irritable and tired. And I was just so tired. And then about the time I put my roommate, she did my hair. She did the funny crazy style yesterday. Well, she was in the making of doing this, but she was combing it out and blow drying it before she braided it. But this ain't done yet. She said she has a few more to go, you know. But she was the one who like braided my hair, did my hair, and then in a goofy hair video, at least a minimum of 3 people had made comments, and then all 3 comments I went to go and they were disappeared. And it's like, I wonder if the perps are doing this, if the YouTube perps are only leaving mostly, leaving the insulting comments to stay. Like when somebody wants to say something, even when another professor targeted individual says something that's offensive and hurt my feelings or whatever, that's the comments that stay unless I manually delete it and block them or whatever. Like this person who professed to be targeted, yeah, she shows evidence of her targeting. Her name is Miami Two Tone, and about a week or two ago, she tried to make it like as if I'm just, attention seeking and wallowing in my own self-pity and won't do anything about my situation, which is not true. Y'all see I'm trying to make effort, but she tried to be like, I don't remember exactly word for word what she said, but she's like, what she said, something about, I don't remember, I don't want to get the words mixed up, but she's talking about, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Oh no, she said stop feeling bad for yourself and get a job and go back to school or something like that. I already went to school. My brain is too destroyed to go back to school and pass. Like ever since 2007, I've been saying I feel mentally crippled. And I still these days feel like mentally semi-paralyzed, more like. And nowadays it's blamed on the sleep deprivation. Like my mind used to be, even though I was on those psych meds back then, but my mind used to be sharper, My mind used to be sharper. And shucks, I was on those medicines and I used to drive when I was on those medicines. Like I had my own car and was taking Lexapro and stuff like that. So, and I know I experienced sleep deprivation back then too. But I don't have any memories of it feeling like how I feel nowadays. Like, last night was another night I didn't get to sleep all that well. And then I, eventually got some sleep sometime later on in the morning. So, and then one of those moments where I thought I just had to pee, once at 2 o'clock and once at 7 o'clock, got up and It was the gang stalking diarrhea trip that, the perps didn't make me make explosive diarrhea until after I sat down and was peeing. I thought I just had to pee. And then there they go. Here come the diarrhea. And then, it happened at 2. I hate, making diarrhea in the middle of or making doo-doo in the middle of the night. Like, after my shower, I hate, when I take a shower at night, I hate to make doo-doo. I don't mind making pee. I'm sorry for too much information, but, I'm just saying that, they made me make doo-doo twice. The diarrhea twice. And it's not natural, and then sometimes it might have a different kind of smell. And it comes like, seem like most of the time, ever since, it's been like every other day or something like that, it's not a coincidence, I don't think, for every time I go to my storage unit, I have to go and run. Every time I go to the storage unit, and then some other targeted individual said, well, they probably, wait till you go there, and they probably spray the area and poison you, and cause you to have to But I've been in here, and I'm like, how could they poison me through the air in here in this house, this apartment, Or maybe they just might be using the frequencies. But shucks, being in that the Days Inn hotel, February and March. The first day was, I mentioned that about having to make diarrhea every day. Both trips in that hotel room, both times. And I know it's not your normal diarrhea, So, shucks, who the hell can work if you it's not constant, but I could have those moments, where if somebody, if I'm on if I'm having diarrhea, or if I'm having vertigo and everything's spinning around me and feeling nauseated and stuff, how the hell can I work like that? Like in the end of 2014, early 2015, and I know it was food grade diatomaceous earth. A couple of times I took it and it didn't bother me, but a couple of times I took it and it caused me to have, I thought it was the diatomaceous earth. What a coincidence that when I take it, but there are some people saying that it's not the diatomaceous earth, but it's the the directed energy weapons causing you vertigo. And sometimes I don't even have to take diatomaceous earth, and I'll be just having wild, crazy vertigo that, I end up vomiting water. I even tried activated charcoal that's supposed to, help stop that. Activated charcoal didn't work. That was like, I think I remember the day. It was like October 27, 2014. It's a torturous, miserable feeling. And then the paramedics, when I thought I was going to die, and the paramedics try to make like the problem is not serious enough for me to go into the emergency room. Well, I kept throwing up vomiting water, and being super dizzy, and thought that was the end of me, So, and they even assured me that the diatomaceous earth was safe. But I didn't know in 2014, I didn't know that I was targeted, but I heard about targeted individuals, but I didn't know that I was one of them, And when I was, all these people who speak against the Illuminati, and kind of find out all those motherfuckers on Twitter, kind of find out all those bastards were New Agers. So, that's why I pretty much quit Twitter too, You know, they profess to be targeted individuals and indigo kids and here to help save humanity and Pleiadian aliens and all that. And there was a point in time I briefly, for a moment, was convinced and believed that I was one of those indigo kids. I had a lot of the symptoms and stuff, but then I realized this new age. Excuse me. So, you know, I very quickly learned to not believe in that, even though I did have some of the symptoms. But then some people, they might deceive you and lie and say that those are awakening symptoms, when it come to find out it's you being hit with electronic weapons. But I had strange stuff happen to me since I was a little girl, you know, since I was a little girl. And so yeah, like me and my twin sister levitating in the air, but I didn't realize it had something to do with because the foster mom doing voodoo and witchcraft, and probably somebody else in that house doing voodoo and witchcraft and causing us to levitate. And it happened more than once, us levitating in the air. Me and my twin sister, I think my twin sister too, but I remember I used to wake up with bloody nose for no reason. And then we had an evil cat in the house named Tom, and I used to wake up with scratches all on my legs and feet and stuff, and it was like bloody scratches from the cat. And they kept that cat. Then they got another cat named Tom, just like it, and acted the same damn way. The cat Tom had died, and then they got another cat named Tom. So, yeah. I know I'm just rambling on about different things, you know, as they come to mind. Meow, meow, meow. I love cats, but not evil ones. So, yeah, so I'm hoping that, I mean, it seems like it's sad with this targeting that I can't talk about anything positive or good, or the perps will ruin it. And then, they'll get off on me talking about something bad that I went through too. And then, you know, it seems like certain targeted individuals getting way more support than others. And that's how they're more able to cope. And people like me have a hard time with trying to cope with certain things because I don't really have enough support. And then it's made to feel like as if I don't deserve to have any support. To be told, like, being like you have even one person, you know. So, and it's like, you know, targeted individuals making like they're the 144,000. And why the hell y'all, you know, treat each other mean and go around scamming and backstabbing each other like that and perping each other? You don't like it done to you, so why you do it to somebody else? I don't perp no damn body, you know. So I'm done with this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.